I will give Flawless full permission to start banning whoever the hell he wants. If you guys keep misbehaving. Hard mode activated.
Let the hunt begin.
Oops, I can't type in chat because it will kick you. There's a very good chance of getting disconnected / kicked, so if you're listening, stream sniping aka, it's a good idea to buy potions of mana, and that will start once your grunts have gone some way down the lane. You'll get some gold to buy some potion of mana before you go down your lane. Okay, so we're going to be playing this with 6 people instead of the 7 people that can play, because there's 6 lanes, so it becomes awkward, and there's always that one guy that has to keep bouncing into other people's lanes. It's just uncomfortable. So we're going to solve that problem right away. And I'm going to have to soften these up with a fan of knives. Picking the Warden because she's like the strongest starting hero, at least in my opinion. We've got hard mode, we're good. Ideally I'm going to get to the back of the archers and try to soften those up to get some nice gold. Just buy some time. Hello.
Next person to misbehave will get random banned.
That's right. Alright, I didn't realise I typed that and sent myself that message, but thank you very much, Witty. Let's get a little bit of mana back before going for it. It gets really crazy. There we go. I can't read backseat gamers in chat at the moment. So you want to try to get the last hits if you can. The towers will definitely help you, but they won't actually give the experience if they get the kills. So you got to try to earn that experience. But the grunts will also try to steal from you. Anything that Grey basically takes is stolen experience. Are you sure, Baron? I can soften up the archers in the back line for you a little bit. Your barracks is quite tough though. I've got to come back to my lane though. Just spamming out fan of knives all day, every day. Don't mind me. Just a fan of knifing it up. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. It's getting a little bit testy. As long as your barracks is remaining, that's the main thing. They have quite a high regeneration rate. How you doing? Yeah, you're more or less under control there, Baron, I think. I want you to try to get the kills if you can, because it will just help you get into the game. Everyone sort of like needs to do fairly well down their lane so they can help get themselves into a stronger position for the late game. But you can always ask for help if you want. Everyone's doing math for some reason in Twitch chat. Twitch.tv/Witty. Just let me know if you do need help, Baron. It's tricky though for you, because yeah, you only get experience from your kills. And if you're not getting kills, you're not getting experience. And then it gets harder and harder. You do need help, okay. Give me a second. I'll just wipe out this last lot of archers. And then I'm coming over. Alright, yeah, you're going to get experience if I kill them as well. Alright, I've just got to deal with this. Keep these distracted. Nice! Impale. Still okay. If you feel like you need to, Fred, yes, you can swap. Just type dash repick. And that should reset your hero. If it's not dash repick, it will just be repick. It's one of those. I've got to go get some health potions. Don't forget to stock up on health potions and mana potions if you need it. Actually, I'm going to get the mana stone. Because the mana stone is... Oops, sorry. I stole a little bit there. That was just a little bit of reflex there. Some guilt given to Wig. I pay my dues if I make a mistake. I was just helping Wig. So yeah, the mana stone's a very nice item because it gives you mana based on each mana stone, and you got 12 of them when you buy it. So it basically pays off. I think the Potion of Mana is still worth buying, like, fairly frequently if you have to, because it's so cheap considering how much you can use it. But if you can get yourself to the Mana Stone, you may as well. The idea really is to utilize this hero to build up your towers, which will come with time. Your peon is responsible for that. You can get Cannon Tower, Arcane Tower, that leads to the final tower. And then you can have a good time once you get the final tower down, because that's going to pretty much handle the waves, the majority of them anyway. How we doing? Watch out for Grunts trying to steal the kill. No! Grunt stole the kill! I miscalculated my damage. Damn Grunts. Once you've got the final tower, you can swap to one of the special heroes. I'm allowing secret heroes, but I'm not allowing the secret items. There's some secret items dotted around the map. You can get them relatively easily if you go for like the Infernal and drop a Infernal down on the trees. That breaks up the trees, gives you access, etc, etc. But we'll try to avoid doing that unless we absolutely have to get those secret items to actually kill the boss, because the boss characters in this game are ridiculous. Like, they're like almost impossible to kill. So we need like everyone to pretty much re-roll to the appropriate class. Lich for Death and Decay, or you know, whatever gets the job done basically. But the Blade Master over here has chaos damage, and he's got pillage as well, so he's my boy. But you got to type in Twin Blade Shaven to get access to him, but we don't get him yet. We just concentrate on farming and getting the kills. I'll come down and help you in a second, Baron, if you want. Alright, I'll come down in a moment. I'll just clear these annoying huntresses. You can TP with the first item that you have in your inventory, but you can't get rid of that first item. Staff for teleportation staff. Come over here though, Baron, if you want to get the experience. Then I've got to go back to that lane. Alright, you're level 4. That should help a little bit. Start getting some power, so to speak. See how effective this Warden is at sort of like clearing these levels, especially once the Fan of Knives gets leveled up a little bit. How are we doing in other lanes? A couple of Alchemists, another Warden. Another Warden, yeah. You're the only one that went Crit Lord, but hopefully that pays off there. I saw that. Flawless. I'm sure everyone in Twitch chat is behaving perfectly whilst I'm concentrating on this. So you can buy lumber for your gold. You get better rates depending on how much you get. So in an ideal world, you just want to sort of like save up like the 16,000 gold it takes to then transfer it to the highest amount of lumber, because you're going to want that lumber anyway. That's 6 lumber, that's free, and then that one is like 20 or something. So I guess you could go with 30 lumber. Would be the quickest way to get to the final tower. So I might actually do that. And the exchange rate really isn't that bad anyway, so even if you do get like the cheaper versions, you're not getting too ripped off, unlike in other games. It's getting a little bit hectic over there. I think you're still okay though, because they're so tanky.
Hey
Nice.
guys, how's it going?
Lysis.
It's your boy Richard.
Your boy,
here.
just kill the grunt so he doesn't steal the
You
kill.
know how we can donate for strategy requests. Can I donate to Perma, Vanos, and Robo?
Robo, maybe. Not sure about OC. You probably have to donate quite a lot to ban Overclocked. He's mine.
Let the hunt begin.
Level 6s on those guys.
Understood. Let the hunt begin. Have you reached a verdict?
It's pretty clean cut kills now.
Taste their fear. Justice shall be swift.
Seem to have aggroed myself a cheeky mountain giant. Won't be able to kill him so easily with the Fan of Nice, but I think he'll still go down nonetheless. And then we'll try to get some wood transferred over.
I am the Iron Hand.
Just keep killing them slowly.
Have you reached a verdict?
Why Warden, not Blade this time? I'll swap to the Blade Master once I've got the final tower down. And start leveling him up after that. But I get the Warden because she's... Oh, those grunts are... No, I didn't get cucked by the grunts. Yeah, no, the Warden is very good at getting kills early on and getting yourself off to a good start. So we'll go with the 30 lumber. We'll build ourselves the cannon tower next to the base. We need gold for that, so you've got to build up the gold for that. You're still doing it. You're doing okay. You're okay.
Let justice be served.
Blade Master will come with time.
I am the Lord. Let justice be served. Understood.
No, Mr. Grunt, no.
I am the Iron Hand of justice. Then
I don't know, the Blade Master is definitely the best late hero, but he's got chaos damage, and chaos is one of like the only things that actually does well versus divine armor. And like I say, the game is a pretty good game. It's just the problem is the bosses have like a ridiculous armor type, which makes them like almost impossible to kill, even with like a fully upgraded like super strong Tauren. Like if you picked most of these other heroes, they do 0 damage. I've already tested this stuff, and that was the painful thing about it. It's like I want to maybe not use the secret hero. That's what I was trying to do the first time round, but I kind of realized that I just have to sort of suck it up and do it.
justice shall be swift.
Like X Hero Siege, if you destroy like the initial tower, you get stronger spawns, and so forth and so forth, and there's several of them. So you sort of like, you got to be careful, because if you do push your lane too hard,
Reached a verdict.
that lane can then push back and then kill you. So you kind of want to get the final tower before you do anything close to that business.
Justice shall
Death and Decay is an option, and we would like Death and Decay. I think someone's going to go Lich. I'm not sure who yet. But it's also good to have a hero that's just super solidly strong as well. But the downside is the Lich has to reach level 30 in order to do Death and Decay, and it does take quite a while to get to level 30. So it's not something you can just jump to and test it. You have to play for a while. Damn you, Grunt.
justice be served. Let
You
the
beat me,
hunt
Mr.
begin.
Grunt. 4 Wisps are coming, so every now and then you get these kind of mini bosses that come down the lane. Wisps are definitely a little bit stronger than the first wave, so soften those up. Keep an eye on things, just to keep Fan of Knife in to your heart's content until you've dealt with them. Nice and pale.
Let the hunt begin. Justice shall be swift. Let the hunt begin.
I'll kill the Grunt off, actually. I'm not having you steal my glory, Mr. Rammy Grunt.
Understood. I am the Iron Hand.
Okay. I'm going to go get myself a cannon tower now. And then I'll get the arcane tower after that.
Let the hunt begin.
Damn Rammy Grunts.
I am the Iron Hand of justice. Let the hunt begin. Justice shall be swift.
Send those grunts off. We get Windwalk as well. So the barracks is a building belonging to Grey, and they will spawn grunts every now and then. You can sort of upgrade what it can send, but that costs quite a lot, so you don't really want to waste on that. You want to get yourself big and strong first before you start upgrading that stuff.
Have you reached the verdict?
The research centers is something you can use to upgrade your hero. You can see what you can upgrade if you look in the tooltip there to help benefit your hero. So instead of having tomes, the map utilizes researches, which is kind of cool, but I do miss tomes for like the late game to become super OP. TC fully upgraded from research, building with Book of Spell Immunity, free Genji sets in Chaos Blade, can solo every boss except that ghost on the top. Huh. Well, that's what I was testing it on, because I couldn't kill the ghost with the TC that had like all the best items and everything. So that is what said to me, oh right, we got a problem here. Like even if I do everything right, I still lose. Which is kind of like a little bit saddening. Arcane. And then I'm just going to go up to the top here and build. Actually, we want the Orc upgrade centers because we're going to swap to the Blade Master anyway. And that chicken is going to get in the way.
Let the hunt begin. Justice shall be swift.
Right, so this guy's going to be done with that building in a moment. And then this is going to become available. But lo and behold, it's 12,530 lumber. So I actually should have gone for the 40 lumber one. So it's actually more lumber than I was expecting. I thought it was 20 lumber. Anyway, let's come back in a second.
Understood. Let justice be served. Justice shall be swift. Understood. Let me know. Justice shall be swift.
Cheap and cheerful. I suppose I could get health stones. I never really did bother with those ones though.
Have you reached the verdict? Justice shall be swift. Understood. Justice shall be swift. I am the law. Understood. Justice shall be swift.
Nice try, Mr. Grunt. Nice try.
Understood. Let the hunt begin. Understood.
That's a happy warden right there, I'm telling you. Very happy. She's ecstatic.
They shall not escape. Understood.
That grunt!
I am the law.
Revenge.
Justice shall be swift. Dragon takes their food. Let the hunt begin. Justice shall be swift.
Alright, I don't need too many spoilers, Cessoring, but thank you.
Let the hunt begin. Justice shall be swift. I can taste their food. Justice shall be swift. I can taste their food. Let me. Have you reached a verdict?
So,
Let the
farming is the name of the game for the time being. You're gonna, just like in X Hero Siege, be prepared to farm. Do I use another program for hotkeys? Yes, I do. Let's go's Warcraft toolkit for the
they shall not
inventory items. So F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6.
Justice shall be swift. Let the hunt begin.
It's just how I do it.
I can taste their fear. Understood. Let me investigate. I can taste their fear. I am the law. They shall not escape. Ashvalano.
Our allied town is being attacked.
What, your top lane, are you?
I am the iron hand of justice.
You can build it further out once you destroy this, and it stops the units stacking up so much, but it's also just good to have it at the start, I think. In hindsight, it's just better having it at the start.
Let the hunt begin.
It's super strong.
Justice shall be swift. Let the hunt begin. I am
In
the
reference to
iron
the final
hand
tower.
of justice. I can taste
I'm getting there gold-wise,
justice shall be swift.
but we're not there lumber-wise, and obviously we need to transfer.
Justice shall be swift. Let the hunt begin. Justice shall be swift.
I'll go back and enjoy the Fountain of Health / mana. Can only push so far for the time being anyway.
I am the iron hand of justice. I can taste it. Ashvalano. Let the hunt begin. I can taste their fear. I am the law. Justice shall be swift.
Level 15 is Vengeance. I'm not sure if I'm even going to get to level 15 with the Warden though.
Understood. Justice shall be swift.
Might have swapped by that point.
Let the hunt begin. I can taste their fear.
Whack.
Justice shall be swift. Understood. Justice shall be swift. Let justice be served. I am the law. Let the hunt begin. They shall not escape.
I'll clear the path. You can get recipes later on in the game from this area, but you need to do a quest for him down
Hey
below.
guys, how's it going? It's your boy Richard.
Hello.
Whitty.
Thank you very much.
I can taste their fear.
Leaves him with 1 health. Have I got a level 5? No, I've got to wait till level 13.
Have you reached a verdict? Justice shall be swift. I can taste their fear. Let me investigate. Understood. Have you reached a verdict? Ashvalanah.
Our allied town is being
Let the
attacked.
hunt begin. Understood. I can taste their fear.
BRB, huh? Alright.
Bend by
I'll keep an eye on it.
I am the iron hand of justice. I can taste their fear. Let justice be served. Let the hunt begin. Justice shall be served. Understood.
Getting close.
Our allied
Let
town
the
is
hunt
being
begin.
attacked.
I'll come back to my lane in a moment.
Shall be swift. I am the law. Let justice be served. I can taste their fear. Understood. I can taste their fear. They shall not escape. I am the law. Let the hunt begin. Understood.
You have to use your hero, unfortunately,
Let the
to
hunt begin.
transfer. We only need 10,
Have you
so we'll
reached a
take that.
verdict? Justice
And
shall be swift.
we'll go build our final tower, I think, now.
Let
So that is done. I'll build my final tower just behind the barracks. Although you don't really want to lose the barracks either.
Ashvalanah.
And then I think maybe swap to Blade Master in a moment.
Bend by day.
Should probably do the trick, I think.
Let justice be served. They shall not escape. Let the hunt begin. I can
Alright,
taste
let's do
their
it.
fear.
Before I do repick though, drop the
Let
items.
the hunt begin. Justice shall
Because
be
you can
served.
transfer those over.
I can taste their fear.
Our allied town is being attacked.
Okay, so if you type Twin Blade Shaving, all of the secret heroes have to have a
Can
code.
bread but try for
something
second
done.
place. Love the stream, by the way.
What? Oh my god, so weirdly specific. Can bread but try for second place. Oh my god. Really? Okay. You're the captain. So we got climb, which I can't even do. As you see, your Blade Master's kind of weak at the moment. So I'm going to go and fight these by the fountain. He starts off... Whenever you lose your hero, if you don't have Ankhs, you lose your hero. Yeah, it's pretty rough because you have to start level 1 again. Claw, thank you there. Second. How am I going to get second so specifically? You know that's not going to happen, right? I'll try for it, but that can't be easy. What if I just play with 2 people, including myself, and just let him win? So, yeah, Blade Master's not exactly doing much here. You can try to help him out, though, with the upgrades up here. Yes, my lord. By going for increased weapon damage and attack speed, all that good stuff. Needs a bit of lumber, though. Wonder if I should have farmed a bit more with the Warden, actually. Try to get the last hit if you can. Does the power upgrade work on the Blade Master? Yes, it does. I'm sure it does. There's a good way to find out. It's just to research it, but at the moment it's too expensive for me. So you can see my final tower kicking in. So if my Blade Master can't get the kills, the final tower certainly will. But if the final tower gets the kills, I don't think I get the experience for it. But it is pretty insanely OP. So it's a good protection to have. So there goes some gold. We're going to boost up this Blade Master a little bit more in a moment. My bad. Let's come over here. Not all of the secret heroes require code. You sometimes like just click on the lumber mill or the fountain of health and that'll pop one up for you. I think the Beastmaster is the fountain of health. The tank is the lumber mill. Things like that. Let's transfer a decent chunk of lumber because lumber is king. And we're going to increase our attack speed because that's fairly cheap. Probably get improved power actually as well. Because you get like an extra 100 damage from improved power each time you upgrade it, I believe. So it's a bit of a power spike. I just need a bit more gold. This final tower is going to help me out with that. So the idea really is for each player to get their own final tower, then transition into the hero they want to play, and then start clearing the lane, if they can handle it there. At least I think that's the case. So, yeah, his mana just went up there. Maybe doesn't get quite as much. I think it's like a small dice bonus, but that dice bonus increases as he levels up. So I'm actually going to just focus on that one, if that thing works the way I think it might do, where you could potentially increase your attack dice bonus by getting it as early as possible whilst you're still level 1. Don't know if that's strictly true though. I think you get my fairy dragons, because they end up sort of just flying straight over. So at the moment, the power upgrade is actually kind of high priority. Right, getting pillage, although it doesn't do much at the moment. 1%. So it's going up by like 1. But it's still better than nothing. Once he starts to do his true amount of damage, you don't really have to worry too much for resources. And the good thing is pillage works for lumber as well. So you can also make use of that. Bit of the old lag. Repicking seems to cause that. Probably best to focus these archers so I can actually kill those. Pull you back because I still want you doing damage. Never mind. Although he was more or less at an end. Yeah. See, I don't know if the improved power just takes into account whatever level you are, or whether getting it early as possible is key. Either way, you can't really do that because it's too damn expensive, so we're not gonna. I'm pretty sure it will just give you the applied improvements, even if you get it late in the game. It's one of the more expensive things. Got to transfer some lumber. Unfortunately, you can't do it with your peon. You can use the peon to buy items. Although your Blade Master can like instantly teleport around, so... But yeah, you can't do that at the moment. Probably better to save for like the best lumber you can get. Although in this case I need to get upgrades, and Blade Master being upgraded is going to get me more resources as well, so... We'll go with the 10. So let's come over here. Get that. Come back to the lane. Highlights attack speed, I think, because that uses the least amount of lumber. That only uses like 1 lumber at a time. Fairy Fire is somewhat redundant at the moment. Don't need that. Just keep increasing the attack speed. Not sure what the real attack speed cap is on this map. Typically it's 400%, but I normally just max it anyway, just to be safe. Oh, I see you're starting to hold your own now. It's a shame those beetles don't have fortified armor. That would be quite cool. Tanky beetles. Still alchemist, but some people are transitioning now into the preferred hero. A lot of beastmasters though. See how that works out. I think beastmaster might have a bash proc or something like that. A bash proc would be very good, particularly versus bosses. They have infinite stun spell. That seems pretty useful. Oh, my blade master's getting a bit better now. You can see. Thanks to the upgrades. Takes a while though. Oh, the grunt still managed to get the last hit. Like, super sniped. The main base has upgrades. Somewhat. This is your main base upgrade. Like, this upgrades the orc forces and the armor, etc. But it's not ideal. Which one is purple's lane then? Is he top right? Yeah. He's got the final tower though. So you should be fairly safe to go AFK at least. With the tier 1 units coming at you. Funny thing about this Blade Master, he's also ranged. Don't know why, but he is. The shame is he doesn't have critical strike. That would have been so nice. He only has Fairy Fire and Mass Teleport otherwise, which is like a more... Mass Teleport is a quicker version of this. Meh. Alright, Baron. Have you got your final tower? You have. Beetles use food? That is kind of bad. But then again, you should be okay. Meat Shield is only like... There's a Meat Shield tower, and that's only free food. And that's like... less damage, but way tankier than the final tower. So it's like the highest priority one, really. Very useful for the last lane. I see we've got a Lich. This Blade Master is really coming through now, thanks to that attack speed. Seems to be getting more from Pillage as well. Okay. You're going to get stronger units now, Baron. Best of luck. Does my attack have a slow orb effect, or is it just visual? It's just visual. It doesn't have a slow effect as far as I know. No. Nice thing about being Chaos is it makes it easier to go through the fortified armor. Let's try. If you can go for it, you should do it, but only if you think you can handle it. But you won't know whether you can handle it unless you've had a bit of experience. But at least make sure you've got the final tower before you take on the first tree. You can maybe just have the final tower for the second tree as well and still probably be okay. But there are glaive throwers that come up. But you get more gold for your kills on the higher tier units. They're a bit tougher, but they give you more gold. So it's these ones. Sorceress, Dryad, Archer. Twin Blade Shaving. That's the code. This is a secret character, yeah. Secret squirrel. The tree regenerates health very fast, so it'll take a while to get through this. It looks like Baron Nicefry can handle his creeps. Kind of. Maybe I spoke too soon. Worst case scenario, has got the tower to fall back on. We've all got a tower now, I think. Yep. Research complete. Ah. Have I maxed it out? I think I've maxed it out already. So I guess... There you go. That's a fast attacking Bladebuster. I think I'm just going to go for it. Go for it. In before dead. Get it down. Get it down. Get some full health. Another level, another pillage. There is an item that can give you lifesteal. Thank goodness that was the other one. Because he looks very similar to your own mirror image. Yeah, I'm not strong enough to handle this. I will have to go back. Utilize the grunts a little bit.
Excellent choice. We're under attack. Excellent choice.
It's 80 lumber and 12,000 gold for the item that can give you lifesteal. So it's not exactly cheap. Good thing this character's fast. I think the grunts managed to get the last hit on that one. I think I'm going to go with either more upgrades or just try to get the lifesteal item. But that takes a long time to farm up to. It'd be easy if I was able to definitely get the last experience hits. How much mana does Fairy Fire cost? I don't know, but it's not... Like, the stuff dies pretty quickly. I suppose Fairy Fire could be useful versus these characters. As long as I've got my trusty Fountain of Health, there's still a chance.
Yes! I will hear and obey. Yes! Excellent choice. Yes!
There we go. I could also just get like there's an item that you can build up to. Like the Rejuvenator gives you health per second, so that might do the trick. Plus you need that for an item later on anyway, which is very useful. So you might not necessarily have to get the lifesteal item. But the lifesteal item also gives you crit. Then again, that Orb of Corruption is pretty cheap, isn't it? And that normally did a lot of damage. Like, that might give me enough damage, but it doesn't work with the lifesteal, so you have to like drop them both. I think I'll try the Orb of Corruption one first, because I've had success with that. So I should hopefully be able to kill him a lot quicker. I'll get a health stone to see if that helps out. Hotkey for Fairy Fire doesn't work, unfortunately, so you have to manually click it. Oh yeah, that definitely helps me kill them a lot faster. But I still can't mitigate the damage well enough. I'll get the Regenerator next. Uh-oh. Yeah, mini-boss. Alright, we're okay. We're back in the game. Did we lose a barracks? Oh, we did. Well, okay. It's alright. It's not a super vital thing, but it's nice to have because you can't get it back. Slowly. Ah, it's so bad. It's totally not worth it. Remake. Agreed. Someone's bought the rejuvenator. So I've got to wait. Oh. I could just get upgrades though instead. Apparently I can't. Oh, there we go. See, the health regen's okay, but it's still not super stellar. Let's get the upgrades then for health regen and toughness and see if that can help. Maybe it is enough, actually. We'll get a bit of damage. Ah, it looks like he's able to hold. That's the main thing. So he's going to get the experience. There you go. That was actually good enough. Just go full damage now. Suppose I'll level up Fairy Fire. The attribute bonus is quite nice. It's like +4, +3, +3 to all stats. So you get like +10's worth. But it's not super good. Starting the next wave. Not quite. The pillage value though. It's all about the pillage value. Blade Master starts paying off for himself soon. I don't know if illusions benefit from thingamajig. They probably do. From pillage. I'm just going to get a couple of those now. Get them done and out of the way. Because otherwise... I mean, lumber is hard to go by. One piece of lumber is like 400 gold, which isn't too bad. Rich Blade Master should upgrade. Yeah, we'll probably be able to start upgrading it. Still better to concentrate on the Blade Master being able to push, push, push. We want to try to clear all the lanes, really, if we can. So we're not here all day.
Excellent choice. We need more gold. Oh.
I'll wait for the next spawn, and then I'll maybe try my luck against the tree. See what I can do.
Oh, research complete. I am yours. Oh, hey. Yes, Lord. I am here. Yes. I am hero and obey. I am yours.
Blimey. Let's see if the Blade Master gets the pillage.
I am yours.
Watch my golden wood. That's the clone.
We need more gold.
No, I don't think he does actually. So I guess the clone is only really necessary if you can't actually kill the units or whatnot, or if you need to push. Otherwise, he's actually holding you back a little bit for resources. Not much. Like I say, the pillage really kicks in once he becomes super OP. He's getting OP, but he's not super OP yet. It's a nice cooldown on on Impale. What are you up to, Stevie? You don't want to go up there, trust me. That leads to like some of the hardest stuff for some reason. I haven't been able to beat. Oops. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a turtle over here you can kill for an item. And you can get a turtle. That's actually pretty worth it. Although we didn't bother with it this time. But he's quite useful for like clearing towers. He's got chaos damage and he's got a very powerful spell. Crushing. If you want to kill it, you can do. As long as you don't lose your lane. Are you sure you are actually strong enough to kill it? We'll see if you can handle it, Mr. Stream Sniper. Yeah, the bash though. Well, that was short-lived. Go back and farm. Tell everyone to not destroy the last tree in the lane. Yeah, no, I like to have 2 meat towers set up there. Unless overclocked can't protect them properly. I mean, I can always just save for the meat shield tower before trying to do the next lot. But then again, that resource could be spent on your hero as well. We'll try go down below and see if we can do a bit of the quest. You stole the item, did you? Free rejuvenator. Get your rejuvenator. Turtle down. Looks like I'm strong enough at the moment, but they get pretty crazy. Clear these ones. Wait for it though. No! Come here. Come here.
Yes! Excellent choice. Yes! Excellent choice. Are you hero?
Oh, I'm doing damage. He's doing alright. You're doing alright, Mr. Blade Master. See if you can handle the Priestess of the Moon. Oh, hot diggity dog. I can. Actually, to be fair, I'm not using mana at all.
Are you hero and obey? Yes! Are you hero and obey? Hey! I am yours. Excellent choice. Oh.
Yeah, towers cost food. Meat shield actually only cost him 3 though. How did you get yourself in that situation?
Yes! Are you hero and obey? Yes. I am yours.
Make sure you got enough ankhs,
Are you hero and obey?
because you'll lose that hero permanently. Otherwise,
I am yours. Excellent choice.
pay him his money. Sure. There you go, you can have a little bit. Right, so recipes are available now. I think before I take down the next lane, next tree, so to speak, I want the super rejuvenator one. Health stone, mana stone, rejuvenator, and magic key. So I've actually got the resources for that pretty much.
Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey?
Just need the magic key. Need the spell immunity, magic thingy as well. You don't need spell immunity, but it's nice. Amulet of spell, shield, rune braces. Off we go. I feel more confident clearing the next tree.
I am yours.
In that case. I'll leave my guy to guard.
Oh, what you want? I am yours. What task is there? Something you're doing? Oh. Hey. What you want? Be happy what to. Task is there? Excellent choice. Hey.
Right.
Yes.
Now. Got super rejuvenator. You got necklace of spell immunity. Just need the magic key again.
Something you're doing? Okay. Oh. Hey. Excellent choice.
Boom.
What
Boom.
I am yours.
Off we go. So we got super regen there. Genji's a really nice item set. I like that. Here come the hippos. I'm probably going to push. Or if I do push, it's a bit dangerous. I could try to get the recipes done first, actually, thinking about it. So then I definitely know I'm safe. Lol. Alright. Looks good. Let's go get a ton of lumber. Because you're going to need it. You're going to need it. Next highest priority item is the Genji item, in my opinion. That's like ridiculous armor and all that. But it's actually one of the most annoying items to build too. So, Helm of Gods, Crown of Power, which is another item. Skull, Robe. Oh, yeah. Yes. So I'm going to send a little villager off to do that. Although I could probably TP almost just as quickly. But then I've got to keep dropping items and it becomes a bit of a headache. Recipes, am I right? Hey, what happened to my... I like how those sorks seem to always avoid me. Ah, it's because I got spell immunity. So it's not just immunity to spells, it's actually immunity to magic damage full stop, by the looks of it. Otherwise they would be trying to attack me.
Are you hero and obey? Inventory is full. Yes. What task is there?
No.
Excellent inventory is. I am yours. What you want? We're under attack. Are you hero and obey?
I love building recipe items.
Yes. Be happy to. What task is there? I am yours.
So we got Crown of Power, Shield of Honor, Magic Key. Shield of Honor is that one. And Magic Key.
Yes, something you're doing. Hey. Excellent choice. Be happy to. Yes. Hey. Yes.
There we go. That's me done for... I need to farm a bit more gold
Task is there.
for the time being.
Yes.
You can actually, yeah. There's a couple of recipes that just flat out kill you. It's sort of like to insinuate that the item is super powerful.
Excellent choice. Oh.
And obviously, in this game, because if you have 0 ankhs and you die, that's it. You don't come back. I mean, you can, but you have to restart from scratch. So you don't really want that. And you lose the items as well. You have to... If your character has items when he dies, and he doesn't have an ankh, you lose the character and the items, so... Make sure you've always got an ankh. I'm waiting for someone to basically build an item and not have ankhs and then die and go, what happened? It's pretty much guaranteed that's going to happen at some point. Okay, so the other item I was going for was Genji. Genji Restore requires the Platinum Shield. Enchanted Ancient Armor, Enchanted Shield. So, Ancient Armor, Enchanted Shield, Magic Key. Ancient Armor, Enchanted Shield, Magic Key. Let's go get that bad boy done. Let's see how much I'm getting from pillage. It's the totem recipes that kill you. Yeah, I know the totem one definitely does kill you. I'm not sure about... Like, there could be a couple of other ones that might do it. 9290, 121. Seems pretty decent. There you go. Gonna end up getting a whopping 27 wood. Hope you appreciate that. Yeah, upgrade your hero helps a lot as well.
Our allied town is being attacked. Yes.
I think your hero needs to be there though to make the recipe.
Yes, Lord. Yes. Hey. Something need doing? Work, work. Okay. What task is there? Yes. Hey. Are you hero and obey?
There's the Platinum Shield.
Hey. Excellent.
Another one for the Happy
Are you
Peon.
hero and obey?
Helm of the Gods is another one of
Are you
those.
hero and obey?
Helm of the Gods. Platinum Shield. The thing is, you kind of want to make multiples of this, so it's such a hassle. Ornate, that's the one. Full Gothic Enchanted. That's pretty simple.
Yes, we're under attack. What task is there? I am yours. What do you want? What task is there? I am yours. Are you hero and obey? Hey. Oh, what do you want? Yes, Lord.
Right.
I am yours. Our allied town is being attacked.
Magic Key, of course it does.
Are you hero and obey? I am yours. Oh, excellent. Something you're doing? Be happy to. What task is there? Yes! What our ally town is being attacked.
Genji takes a lot of time, but I've got it now.
Hero, something.
So I'm confident I can push my lane a bit more now. You gotta be so careful in this game because we've died multiple times just instantly. Stuff can kill you so fast, and it's a bit like X-Hero Siege. So you always have to make sure it's protected, or people need to let you know if they've gone AFK or something.
Oh,
Still takes a long time, even with experience of knowing how to play this map. So this is 160 armor, 20% melee reflect damage, 100 reduced damage per hit, 10% damage aura, and 75 stats. And apparently it stacks, but I don't know how much of it actually stacks. So you're going to have stronger creatures come through now.
what task is there? Yes, Lord.
Let's deal with those when it comes to it. Ideally, if I am strong enough to take this on, which hopefully to some degree I am, I then just need resources for 2 meat shields. You get 2 meat shields right at the end, because the bad guys spawn right at the very end, once you destroyed the last tower. So it's quite a lot of resources, but we can get there. Looks like I can handle this. Those are the nasty ones. Alright. Got the right items. So got the health regen, Genji, and the damage from the corruption. So we don't even need like the lifesteal item. So deny myself some pillage value, but I just want to get to the last tree, kill the few extra creatures that are around it. There'll be a wisp here. There's the last tree, and I can take the last tree down as well if I want to. But it's like I say, it's not a good idea to do it just yet. So, which gives you a better cut, a Twitch sub or a Patreon. Technically, Patreon would do, but whatever works for you, Magicona. Blade Master's looking good right now. Special airways will beeline to the base and destroy it, so meat shields are necessary at the main base. We haven't got to that stage yet, though. Saving for this bit of dealing. I can actually get pillage value, I think, from... Does it work versus buildings? Well, it says it works versus building, but it works versus units as well. I could just keep attacking the tree and getting pillage that way. We'll see. It's going up, but it's so... The pillage you get from the tree is much smaller because he's got so much armor. So you're technically doing less damage. It's still free resources though, so I'll keep attacking it for the time being. I'm actually going to be quite close. If anything, I would say I kind of need help soon, just to make sure I can kill the next wave, because the meat shield tower takes some time to build. We won't finish it. So you need like someone to help you distract the mobs. No, not you. You're one of the weakest at the moment, Chrono, I would say. Well, actually, you got a lot of kills, but you're... I don't know, you weren't doing very well versus a turtle now, were you? Getting your ass kicked by a turtle, so... I'd say Baron could help me out, maybe. He's got all the beetles to keep his lane under control. So I might hire you in a moment, Baron. I need 10 more lumber. Yeah, a stun is useful, definitely, because it can just stun the mobs. Because the mobs will automatically attack any towers that are building, which is what, even if you try to stop them and attack them, that they cause you a lot of trouble. But yeah, we'll get 2 meat shields, put it there, and then the lane is done. You're done, and then you can help others clear their lane and get their own meat shields up, and then we can maybe start looking into discovering like closer towards the last bosses. baton. What is he, a police symbol now? Level 22 on the Blade Master. I still got a lot of upgrades I can do for my Blade Master from here. I've just been constant because as long as he's strong enough to get the job done, I want to min-max and get those towers there so I know I'm done with the lane. Oh shit! Wait, it's decided to spawn those sentries now. Like, we better make sure that that's dealt with. Where are these? Oh, there they are. I'm going to teleport back to deal with that. Yeah, that's a nuisance, but there you go. Keep an eye on this, boys, because those are like the kind of units that suddenly cause a lot of trouble. Obviously not too tough, but they can do some damage, so you can easily lose. Went with the safer final towers, huh? Just make sure it's all definitely cleared so there's no mistakes. Sod's law, they're then a sort of one shot in the base if I didn't pay attention. I can always get a meat shield in my main base, like to protect this base later on, but just let me do my thing, you little backseat gamers. Let me do my thing. I know what it is I'm trying to do. This is the fastest approach. If I spend resources on a meat shield at tower, that means I have to wait for those resources to come back to spend over here. I'm in the place where I actually have resources for it, but, you know. Look at this dilly-dallying. Uh-oh, what's going on? Is he TPing out? Oh god, what have you done? There's always a robo, isn't there? I got my builder, it'll come back. I'm back. I actually need... I don't know. Does he know? He knows. He doesn't know. I don't know where Baron's going at the moment. Poor guy, though. This is it. It takes so bloody long to get this done because some people can fuck up. If you just come now, Baron, nice. Fry, we just get this done. Out the way. And it's out the way. Done. Out the way. I don't need your builder. I'm going to put my 2 of my own ones. We get 2 of our own towers down each lane. I know what you're trying to do, but it will just give everyone equal resources as well. I'll show Meat Shield in a moment. Bugger. I don't know if I cancelled that in time. I didn't think they were going to spawn instantly. They normally have a delay. What I'll do is I'll wait until the next one spawn. And then start building. Once we've killed the next wave. Because I don't know when they're going to come up again. Give it a moment. Half an hour later. There we go. It's the mountain giants that are the problem. Kill the bloody mountain giants. As soon as they're down, I'm going to go for it. There we go. Just enough to keep them under control. So stay here. It's a bit of a process. That's it. Beetles are nice. Use those to block the meat shield turn. God, they're still going to kill it. I have to cancel it. We need more beetles. Crazy. It's crazy. Like, we need to super block this meat shield tower.
Task is there. Our allied town is being attacked. Oh, yes, Lord. What task is there? Yes, I am yours.
Almost. Almost.
Our allied
Nice. So it's a really quick reaction impale. Guess the fairy fire does make a bit of an impact. There we go. First one's down, so I get a second one in a second. Ah, we need more lumber now for it. Typical. 13 lumber. I still need you, actually, Baron, to get the second one up as well.
task is there. I am yours.
Thank you.
Yes. Our allied town is being attacked.
Thank you, Fred. I'll try to get you some lumber back as well.
Yes. What task is there? Oh. Our allied town is being attacked. What task is there?
I gave him gold, not wood. Oh. Was it Baron Nice Fry that gave me the wood now?
Our allied
I'm starting to forget.
attacked. Yes, Lord.
No, Sebi. You can't finish your lane. You can barely handle your lane as it is at the moment, so why the hell would we push your lane any further? If anything, we push Baron now, since Baron seems to know what he's doing. But these two, they have the taunt ability, they got divine armor. Not as much damage, or the crit or the moonglaive, but they do have splash damage, and they will get through these mountain giants if you have two of them. Slowly but surely, but it's enough to keep it under control.
Our allied town is being attacked. What task is there?
Alright, let's go get your lane done. So it's basically rinse and repeat for each player's lane, but preferably the players that are more prepared for it, rather than those that aren't, are a little bit more reckless.
Our allied town is being attacked. Our town is under attack.
You're going to get that "our town is under attack" message a lot though, unfortunately. I can kill your beetles for you if you want.
Our town is under
Yeah, he's at 40 out of 40.
task is there.
You'll be. I think you should. Yeah, just have 4 or 5 of them. Oh my goodness. I'm starting to consider if I need 3 of those meat shields. 2 is enough for now. This map takes a really long time to play. So now it's your turn to get your towers. You've got the resources for it. I've got loads of resources. So we're going to probably want some of those beetles back, aren't we? Uproot the beetles you got down this lane
Town is being attacked.
and bring them to us.
We're under attack.
Over time, the mountain giants might overwhelm this, but for now, it's still okay.
Allied town is being attacked.
Right, okay. It's looking good. Not so many that you can't actually build the tower, though.
We're under attack.
Didn't think that one through, did you, buddy? 33 food. You're okay now.
Oh, are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord. I am yours. Oh, our allied town I am yours.
Oh.
Our town is under attack.
Why don't I build them? Because we want Baron to be getting gold for his lane. We want me to be getting gold for my lane, etc, etc. Although you kind of get unlimited gold. I'm just trying to be as fair as possible, but people don't like that.
Allied town is being attacked.
They spit on fairness. Just trying to set up communism.
What task task is there?
I think that fairy fire might come in very handy first as the boss, considering how much damage this guy... minus 125 armor. That's pretty OP. Alright, you're set up now. That will regenerate enough, I think. So, who's next?
Yes, Lord.
I still haven't really even got all the items I want yet, but...
Task is there. Our allied town is being attacked.
maybe I can go set up the items with my pesky peon.
I can do yes, Lord.
Future Genjis, etc, etc. Maybe we do Fred now. Because Fred's gone the furthest down his lane. I'll get some lumber for Fred.
Yes. Wait. Our town is under attack. Our allied town is being attacked.
Can you not build a final tower near the meat shields to clear the giants faster? Yeah, you can. I was only just sort of min-maxing though, so to speak. Build exactly what is necessary. Because food is limited. It's not a terrible idea. The only downside is the meat shields are the ones that are at the back, so it's probably better just building a third meat shield, to be honest. If we're going to play that game. I'm not going to be able to build it though, am I? Because I need to have my hero and everything here. Ignore it. Ignore it. Let's not backseat. You're putting ideas in my head now, and I can't execute on them. Don't know whether to just go with damage if my hero seems tanky enough at the moment. Yeah, you can taunt with the towers. Although I'm not sure that does anything. I don't know if we got enough to stop them from killing your towers though. You need like that stun, don't you? Try again as fast as possible. Probably wait till the next wave, Fred. Oh, never mind.
Our town is under attack. Our town is being attacked. Task is there. Our town is under attack. Our allied town is being attacked. I am yours. Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. Yes. Our town is under attack.
Our allies' town is under attack. You gonna bring your builder back now, Fred? Can you seed buildings? I don't think you can. That would be easier though.
Oh, yes, our allied town is being attacked.
Baron, you can ignore those if you want and come and help us out. And we can get another meat shield down your lane as well. Just get everyone set up with at least a couple of meat shields. If not, then just reinforce 4 at each spot. Oh wow, he's not even going for it. Stand here, Fred, to block.
Our allied town is being attacked. What task is there? Oh, our town is under attack. What task is there?
Got a big beetle coming as well. Good. I think you've built in such a fashion that you can't get 4 towers there now. But hopefully 3 will do the trick. Yeah, I'll come over to your area in a moment, Baron Nice Fry. Just wait for this. I don't know why you're getting more trouble down that area than I'm getting in my area. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, let's get a 3rd one for you then.
What task is there? Yes, Lord.
Everyone's just
I am yours.
getting paid today.
Excellent choice.
Payment for everyone.
We're under attack. Our town
Maybe the hotkey for it is T.
Our allied town is being
Oh no, it's
attacked.
not.
Excellent choice. Yes.
Oh wait, 4 wardens are coming down to kill the fortress.
Oh.
Well, let's make sure we don't insta-die to this.
Are you hero and obey? Our allied town is being attacked. Oh. Wait. Yes. Excellent choice. Our allied town is being attacked. Our town is under attack. Excellent. Oh. Are you hero and obey? Our allied town is being attacked.
Seems like everything's okay. We all clear? I can auto-cast Fairy Fire, but it's rubbish because the Blade Master stands still for 5 seconds in between doing it and not attacking because of the cast animation.
Yes, Lord. Our town is under attack. What task is there?
We'll bolster my one as well. Fred definitely needs a 3rd. Ideally a 4th, but like I say, I think he's cucked himself and built awkwardly. If you... well, I'll wait until this is done.
Our town is under attack.
It says R, but R is not the right hotkey because R is for clone, aka mirror image. Oh, you went with the final tower as well, did you? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. It's just one of those things. It's kind of scary and shocking just how many map makers can create an entire scenario like this. And this is an old map, but they create an entire scenario, all the lanes, all the items, but they just can't do hotkeys. Like, hotkeys seems to be like the most alien, impossible thing for them to manage. It's impossible to actually just make it so that the hotkeys are accurate on 4 abilities. In fact, that's a passive, so there's only 3 abilities you have. And 2 of the hotkeys are incorrect. I don't think you can repair with the builder, but you can always make more. Time to dish out more of my precious resources. Precious unlimited resources thanks to pillage.
Our allied town is
So can you only get 4 there? Because you cucked it? Yeah, you... Oh no, you're lucky. You can get you can get a fourth one. I'll get a 4th one.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Close. They burst through it. Anyway, I'm just going to start researching everything now. Fuck it. Even the things that don't even research for my hero. Just get it going. I haven't done those upgrades in forever.
Our allied town
Get a 4th one as well, Fred. Either you get the final tower. I don't know if you want to get a final tower as some form of DPS, and then the other meat shield towers, or just 4 meat shields. I might just get 4 meat shields, to be honest. Yeah, they don't like that. You haven't got a position for a final. I've only got 4 spots, I think, here. Yeah, I've only got 4. Unless that's a spot. That might be a spot. Oh, I've got 5 then. Yeah.
Research complete. Oh. Research complete.
There we go. That'll do it. That's going to go up. That's still alive. You can see how long this map takes. It needs to be finished. It needs to be built, done with. It takes forever, this map.
Are you hero? Something doing?
That was a bit too ambitious.
Yes, yes, Lord. I am yours. Excellent choice. What task is there? I am yours. Town is being attacked. What task is there?
Gate down. Oh, right. That's Key Chrono's one. That's not going to go up. I doubt it, Key Chrono. Oh, he's trying. Welcome to online gaming, Eploa.
What task is there? I am yours. Oh, I am yours.
Ah, they had to try to reach for it. That'll do it. Screw it, I'll just get another one as well. No, I won't. Nah, that'll do it. 4 should definitely be enough. If 4 can't handle it, then I don't know. That's safe. That's safe. Are we doing Key Chrono now? Although he's still managing. I guess he's got the stun. I'll get some meat shield towers around the base.
Our town is being attacked. I can do that. Work, work. Happy to. Happy to. Our allied town is being attacked. Our town is under attack.
That should probably cover it, I would think.
Yes.
If we're going to be as safe as possible.
What task is there?
Look at that, quick building. Safe. 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 Yeah, Twan doesn't do anything.
Work complete. Yes, Lord. What task is there?
The quicker you kill these, the faster you can get the buildings to go back up. So yeah, if you go for your other one, that should probably, once you got 3, get 4 as well. Yeah, I'd like to upgrade the base now.
Yes, Lord. Our ally
I'm just making sure this is done and then we can go back and do that.
town is under attack. Complete.
Well, you may as well just get the 4th one as well.
What
I'll have to give you lumber for that. Everyone's stealing my stuff.
Oh.
So yeah, different heroes have different attacks and defenses.
Task is there. Oh.
Those grunts are like, doy.
What task is there?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that'll hold. Don't even need to. 4 evil priestesses. That's what I like to hear.
Excellent.
Then you got the mini boss final.
Yes, Lord. More gold is required. I am yours.
Really, more gold.
Yes. Our ally town is being attacked. What task is there? Our town.
Scary how quickly they go down when you put that fairy fire on them. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Wig wig! Lol. I'm on my way. Though you do not want to lose that lich. Takes too long to get into level 30 again. Try to... Yeah, you're okay. You've escaped. Wig wig! I think I might want more Chaos Blades, actually. Because I get pillage based off my damage as well. I think so. It seems to be that way. But yeah, you can always get the Genjis for the safety. The huge hero armor. I can't build any more of those. I'm at 40 out of 40 now, so hopefully 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 should probably do the trick. Just feels a little bit vulnerable there, but that should cover it, hopefully. Now, Wig, do you have lumber? Yeah, you don't have that much. How much lumber am I giving? Eh? And what Gul'dan must we give in return? Literally everything. See you later.
Excellent choice.
Legolas seems to think we need more.
Are you hero and obey?
Well, maybe we get other players to utilize their resources soon to make sure they build like a few meat shields themselves as well around the main base. But I literally can't build anymore because I'm actually food capped and I can't increase that food cap. And the damn things are really hard to kill. So it's pretty hard to remove them because there's no self-destruct button or sell. You can get rid of these two, to be fair. No, I haven't finished upgrading the hero, have I? He keeps falling off. It just goes on forever. I tell you what. I'm going to build one of each of the other research centers. Because I'm not sure if they can also benefit from a power. I don't know if you can steal their power ones as well. We'll find out. No! Cancel if you can't get it up. Otherwise you're going to lose resources. And now I'm going to have to spend those resources given to you again. This is the most expensive thing I think I've ever done. What the hell? Why are we
Hey
getting that way?
guys, how's it going? It's your boy Richard Witty here.
Thank you very much, my mango. I think there's more resources gone down the shitter. Crystal armor, kappa kappa. But you got to be careful with those kind of things. Once you equip them, you can't unequip them. So I don't like that crystal armor that much. Anyway, it's 200 armor, but I think the Genji's better. I don't know why you're getting like an extra wave.
Research complete. I'm yours. Research complete. Work complete. Yes, Lord.
Now you need gold.
Town is being attacked.
Jeez. Just take everything from me.
I am yours.
Filthy pikeys.
Work complete.
Okay, so we got all of these up. So let's just max out the resources here. Except I can't because I need lumber. You can get the power upgrade. Ah, it's level 9. It is including the ones from the that race. I wondered they had their own one, but it would also still count towards your hero. So I don't think there's anything from these upgrades that I need.
I am yours.
Oh, did you make it so you can't build anymore?
Our allied town is being attacked.
You guys haven't played any of my tower defense maps, have you? This is your first time seeing a situation where you can build towers.
Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice. Our allied town is being attacked. Our town is under attack. Yes. Build more burrows.
Build more bars, I can't even test.
Excellent choice. Are you hero and
I might try and take a look at this section up here then.
our allied town is under attack.
We better get Sebi going actually. Okay, you have got enough lumber now. I'll let you get the last hit on your tree.
Our allied town is being attacked. Our allied town town is being attacked. Oh, hey. I am yours. Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Oh well.
Our town is being attacked.
Do you just like saying that each week, Flawless? Go, go, go.
What task is there?
Oh, you're not building in the... Wait, 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 wait.
Our town is being attacked.
Also, it's tower defense with an S, but technically I'm English, so I can get away with it. You can still get 2 more. You build corner, 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 corner to fit 4 in. Never played a tower defense. Never seen me play a tower defense. I've never played a tower defense on my channel. You know I don't play tower defenses. There's no way you could have learnt from me in regards to anything tower based, because I've never played a tower defense game. Final tower's getting wrecked. So out of all of my games that you see me play, you've never once noticed how and why I'm building. You just think I'm throwing stuff down. Nice ensnare from the raiders. Alright. I'm gonna go boost this all up. Look at the raiders. What are the raiders doing here? Are we going to have an issue with these raiders lagging the game out? Yeah, you could just kill them. Did you just... How is that possible?
Our allied town is being attacked.
That's why. I was about to fucking flip my shit for a second there. Thinking that a second player made the same mistake. Honestly, I was just about to go nuts there. I was just thinking you've made the exact same mistake as the other guy who we just basically made an issue out of. Alright, you got 3 there, we got 4, we got 4, you know, we got as good as we can get. Now if anyone...
Our town is under attack. Oh. Yes, Lord. Oh.
Okay.
Our town is being attacked.
Our town is under attack.
What task is there?
I'm going to see if I can finally work on getting some more items set up for myself.
Are you hero and obey? Yes.
Don't you go piking my items.
Excellent.
Filthy pikeys. I knew those raiders were going to make me do that.
Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? What task is there? Yes. Hey.
I do have a couple of smaller towers I can destroy in base. I'll leave them for the moment. Ah, screw it. I don't think we need them. There you go. So the Peonet is responsible for doing that. You do need them though in order to build the meat shield tower. That's the problem. So you can get rid of them, but then you can't build the tower afterwards anyway. So it's, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. That's a lot.
What task is there? Work complete. Thanks to my blade.
Splash damage works on those.
Our town is under attack. am yours. Excellent. Our allied town is being attacked.
You can't get rid of this damn thing.
Are you hero and obey? Hey.
Alright, time to get some items going. Where's my Chaos Blade?
Research complete. Our allied town
War
is
Axe,
being attacked.
Ragnarok. Ragnarok, War Axe, Ragnarok, War Axe, Ragnarok, War Axe.
Town is under
Dark Blade,
attack.
Ultima, Magic Key. Dark Blade, Ultima,
I am yours. Our allied town is
Magic Key.
task is there. Yes. Are you hero and obey?
Now we need the War Axe. Attack Blade, Strike Axe, Seraphil.
Excellent choice. Our allied town is being attacked.
And probably a Magic Key as well.
Yes.
Almost everything requires a Magic Key.
Yes, Lord. Yes. Are you hero and our obey? town is under attack. Oh. Our allied town is being attacked. I am yours. Yes. Oh, something need doing. Our allied town is being
Sure is helpful having a slightly faster teleport than the one that you get at the very start of the game. There's your Chaos Blade. That's much easier to build. 7 times damage, 50% lifesteal per hit, 450 damage. That's the 450 damage I'm interested in as well.
Yes. Our allied
But I suppose the Genji item is better.
Our town is under attack.
Heck, we can even just keep the orb and see how we go with that. Technically, you shouldn't really need that anymore. But if you die and you don't have that, you're going to lose everything. So it's probably not worth the risk, considering how tough some of the bosses can be. Shouldn't the Chimeras spawn in a moment? We should have the Chimeras spawning soon, I think. We can try it. Just be aware that the Chimeras should spawn at some point.
Our allied town is being attacked. Our town is under attack. Excellent choice.
Feel free to subscribe, follow the channel if you like this. YouTube.com/WTiiWarcraft for more Warcraft free content. Twitch.tv/Witty as well for this lovely content that you're witnessing right now.
Research complete. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Yes, allied town is being attacked.
I'm going through the labyrinth. We probably won't be able to do it anyway. I'm a bit worried about Baron Nicefry, who only has 1 Ankh. I'm actually going to go get him an Ankh.
What task is there? Excellent choice.
You want some backup Ankhs. There you go. 3 Ankhs is better than 1. Because if you do get killed, you can at least try to run away. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. We need more lumber.
Are you hero and obey? Yes. Are you hero and obey?
Uh-oh. There you go. There's the boss. I got very far in the bugger. XDDD. I think we have to run. Just run. Maybe. This doesn't look doable. At least not at the moment. We probably want all heroes. That's how ridiculous. This is what I was kind of basing this off. A lot of my testing. It was like, well, if I can't solo him, then what the hell can I do? There might be a way, like with Lich, Death and Decay, but it's going to take a long time. I'd have to re-roll, get level 30. It's a real headache. You could try to lure him as well. I don't know how much further he'll chase you, though. He might keep going.
Our town is under attack. Yes. Excellent choice.
Firelord can solo him, apparently. Does Firelord have Incinerate? That's kind of cool. Because that would definitely be very effective versus I like how we've been upgrading this just so we can kill those units. Yeah, Incinerate will stack over time with every single hit. I'll help you in a moment. I'm just going to get the upgrade. I need gold though. Let's go get some gold. Do I get more pillage? I wonder if I get more pillage from not actually using the fairy fire. My peon wants to get in on the action. Yes, my lord. So we got 7 times damage, although the lifesteal won't work. Actually, it is working, which means that my chaos Orb of Corruption isn't working. Do I need the Orb of Corruption? Might be better just to have the lifesteal than the Orb of Corruption at the moment, which means the Orb of Corruption is then redundant. I can only have one or the other. We can always have a lesser character use Orb of Corruption if we need to utilize that. So I can definitely replace the Orb of Corruption, which means that I may as well go and build like another item, either a Chaos Blade or a Genji. Either's good. Damage or just more armor. I prefer damage, I think. Okay.
Our town is under attack.
The way gate is clear for the last boss. Or is that the last boss? 7 Chimeras are coming, aren't they? Holidays are coming. It's always the real thing. Everyone get down your respective lane. I'll try and whack some fairy fire on these bad boys. Oh my god, it's so laggy. A little bit of lag, but the fairy fire should pay off. It definitely pays off. It's worth the effort of trying to put it on. Look at that lich guy. Most stats of the Chaos Blade won't stack. It's the damage that I was interested in, really. Just even the 450 damage. There are other items, but I wasn't really impressed by many of them. Although, someone said like the last boss is a building, and there is an item that allows you to do 3 times damage to buildings. So that might be one to consider. If that is the case. We might be okay, though. I'd like to kind of kill this guy. Even though he doesn't even drop anything that's that good. He just drops like a Genji, which is a good item, but considering the effort that he takes, it's not like a special item. You also have the recipe Dell. There's an 8% chance for a Hydra to drop, a Crystal Armor, or a Divine. The only one that's good out of those is the Hydra. That's actually like a better version of the Chaos Blade. You can get that from over here. Up here.
Our town is under attack.
A guy who made the map in 2006 is who did that. I might get that Demolisher then. Just for the lols. So there's an item called the Demolisher, I think.
Our town is under attack.
Strike Axe, Shaman Totem, and a Magic Key. So Shaman Totem is its own thing, and that's the one that will kill you. So be careful with that. In before I screw it up and get myself killed. Supreme Totem, Shaman Totem. Actually, maybe not. Might be safe, actually. Shaman Totem, Strike Axe, Magic Key. I don't know, might be okay.
Yes. Are you hero and obey? Yes. Our town, our allied town is being attacked.
There's it. There it is. Strike Axe, Magic Key.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Didn't kill me, and that's super easy to build. Alright, there we go. That'll do, piglets. That'll do. Have we got Wig sorted? He gets 2 lots of spawns.
Our allied town is being attacked. Our town is under attack.
I'll go back for this actually.
I am yours. Our allied town is under attack. Yes. Our allied town is being attacked. Yes. Our
Secret
town is
cheese.
under attack.
You can't drop that inventory though. Better not be trolling them, the poor people.
Our allied town is being attacked. Yes, Lord. Word time.
Damn, you lost the building. It's unfortunate.
Our allied town is being attacked. Word task is there. Yes, Lord. Yes.
Oh, you cancel.
Our town is under attack.
Week finally learns how to build.
Our allied town is being attacked. Excellent. Our town is under attack.
There you go. Almost there.
Allied town is being
It might be a little bit late now, yeah.
Our town is under attack. I am yours.
There you go. You're set up.
Task is there.
160 damage, minor attack speed increase, allows 66% chance to do 3 times damage to buildings.
Allied town is being attacked. Our town is under attack. Yes, Lord.
I should think we can try to do... I mean, we can always try to do this guy, whether it's worth the hassle though. I don't know. I'm not strong enough to solo it.
Word task is there.
I can't boost my hero in any other way. That's pretty much it now.
Being attacked. Our allied town is being attacked. Our town is under attack.
There is like a lifesteal item that is really good though. But it gives you minus 500 damage.
Our allied town is being attacked. Are you hero and obey?
Oh my god.
Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Ha! Excellent choice. Our allied town is being attacked. Are you hero and obey? Our town is under attack. Yes. Wait. Are you hero and obey? Taste my blade.
Run! Run! I mean, he's got evasion as well by the looks of it, which is half the fun. You might just want to run, and I'll try to keep kiting him back out of here.
Our allied town is being attacked. Haste to my blade. Our town is under attack. Wait. Are you hero and obey? Haste. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Wait. Excellent choice. Our allied town is being attacked. Excellent choice.
Ah! Come here.
Our town is under attack.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
Ha!
No.
For the burning blade. Our
No!
allied town is being attacked. Are you hero and obey? Haste to my blade. Excellent choice. Our town is under attack. Yes. allied town is being attacked. Excellent choice. Our town is under attack. Excellent choice. Our allied town is being attacked.
Give him the object that kills you.
Yes.
I don't know. That's an interesting thought, but what if it doesn't work? Okay, I can't fairy fire him. Good one. I can outrange him if I stand behind her, but he can unfortunately move, so he just comes out. But this is the problem, you're doing like no damage. Why would you create such a thing? You just can't do anything. Even with divine chaos damage, it just doesn't even... I'm not even sure if his health is going down. We need Death and Decay. Yes, Nudge, I would do. The stun isn't even necessary at the moment because he's just standing still. I don't want anyone aggravating him though. I only really want Death and Decay. Because other people might cause him to start moving back and forth. I am tanking him, so to speak. Play a human warrior, I think. Ah, you bastard! Come here. Come here. I'm not done with you yet. Try to do it so he can't reach you, but you can reach him. With your Death and Decay. When you're ready. When you have a moment. Not the archer, no. Aha. You might have sussed it. Let's hope Death and Decay lasts long enough. GG, like the only thing that will kill him. If anyone wants Ragnarok, you can go pick it up. That's literally all you get for it. For your troubles.
Yes, our allied town is being attacked. Are you hero and obey? Our town
That was risky. Because he dropped his arc for it.
Are you hero and obey? Yes, our allied town is being attacked. Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. Oh. Yes, Lord. What do you want?
We need extra armor for our orc forces, so it's harder to kill them.
Our town is under attack. Our allied town is being attacked. Oh.
Yeah, 3 times Genji is pretty damn tanky.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
So I don't think there's any secret creatures that come and attack our base now.
Town is being attacked. Yes, excellent choice.
So we've got Demolisher, time damage to buildings in case that's a thing. Genji for tank, that for damage, that for super health and necklace and spell immunity. And of course that for safety.
Are you hero and obey? Taste our town is under attack. Yes. Our allied town is being attacked.
Baron's chilling.
What task is there? Ha!
I guess he has got a critical strike now.
Our allied town is being attacked.
What did you go do? Set up a bath? I'm not even sure if saves even work. You might actually have a higher chance of just disconnecting the game by trying to save it.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Richard Witty here.
Thank you, Semka. Oh. Fireblade the Wicked. Well, he's not a building, is he?
Excellent choice.
The best way to lure is to go back. Not forward, but okay. I'll try and get very fast, set up on everything. Might want to kill the lesser units first. Death and Decay is gone. Actually, Illidan looks like he's going down, doesn't he? Kill the annoying ad unit. Oh, we got a Warden as well. Maev. Illidan, stay down. Oh god, they put Ankhs on him. She's got plus 1,000 on top of 1,500, 2,500. Alright, Illidan's down. Dropping an E-class weapon, which I don't think is very good, because I built that before. Oh, it was a tree. Ridiculous, isn't it? Look at her armor. Thank God we got chaos damage. Hidden hero clue. Clue as how to get Illidan. Ah.
Town is being attacked. Oh.
What did the hidden clue say?
Yes, Lord.
I guess we'll never know. Oh, that tree's definitely going down. Which is good news, because it means we can finally finish this. Yeah, click the peon. To get Illidan, you must rearrange these words into a one-word phrase. A, B, C, D, to D, C, B, A, etc. Type this phrase during hero selection anytime in-game, as long as it's your peon has not selected the hero yet. A, Arthur's cheetah is. Anyone work that one out there? We can finally put a lid on this map. There's the epic cinematic I was expecting. 2 hours plus, probably, however long that took. But we managed to finally get this map finished, so I no longer have to look at it anymore. It'll be in the video description below. That's if you're watching this on youtube.com/WTiiWarcraft. If you want to download the map and try it for yourself, I highly suggest you don't. You're gonna have a long time trying it if you do. Arthas is a cheater. He sure is. He beat Illidan in a one-on-one. I just can't buy it. And I don't know how Reforged is going to try to pull that excuse that he actually still wins. Perhaps they've they subvert our expectations and Illidan ends up winning versus Arthas. I prefer that result. Alright, there you go. Thank you very much for watching. Thus ends an epic 2-hour, 11-minute hero defense map for Warcraft 3. No secret items used, at least, but we did kind of need the secret heroes. You might be able to do it without the secret heroes, but you could probably do it without the secret heroes, actually, because the only thing I thought I needed the secret hero for was for killing that damn ghost at the top, but even I couldn't kill it. Chaos did nothing. I wasn't even denting him, basically. You still needed Death and Decay for that, and then you would probably want a character that has siege damage, like the Tauren Chieftain, for the final tree. But either way, it's done. GG. It's done.